So let me ask you something. Have you ever thought about what it's really going to take to succeed in your golf career? There's having the right equipment, fitted clubs, that's a part of it. There's having a country club membership or access to another facility to practice at month after month is a part of it. There's having the right swing coach, your golf instructor. Not everybody has one, it's not mandatory, but for many great players, that's another piece to this puzzle. But you could grow up at the best golf course in the country. You could hire and work with world-renowned golf instructors. You can have all these things, and let me ask you something. Does having all these things mean that you'll become successful in golf? And if the answer is no, if those things don't make you successful, then what does? Success only happens because certain principles, intangibles, were established in a player's career and developed over time. Success leaves clues in any career, and the best place to find these clues, these intangibles, are from people who are in life where you want to be. From players who developed the mental toughness it takes to become an ACC champion. From players who are once where you currently are right now. They hit some adversity, the same struggles that you're facing right now or that you will be facing, and they overcame the adversity to now they're playing golf at the highest level. Great college coaches are dying to find these things in players. Don't get me wrong. You can see a lot of good things in a golf swing or in a round of golf, but you can't see thought process. You can't see resilience. You can't see if a player is willing to overpower and overcome any obstacle that gets in your way in your golf career. The Achievers 90-Day Blitz has been designed to establish certain patterns of success in a young player's career. Patterns in your attitude. The success is 98% attitude and only 2% mechanics. That's a lot of attitude. Attitude in how you deal with disappointment, with defeat. Think about some of the best players that you compete against in statewide tournaments or in national tournaments. The best players out there, even they struggle. Everybody struggles in golf, but not everybody succeeds. Why do some players succeed in spite of their struggles? That has a lot to do with their attitude. Well, so-and-so started at a much younger age than I did. He's already better than I am. I'm never going to be able to catch up to him. Listen, in this 90-day blitz, you're going to learn that that kind of thinking is simply not true. That other players, they might be able to score better than you right now. They might even have more talent than what you have. But talent alone does not make someone successful. Talent's important, but you'll learn that these success principles that you're going to be learning over the next 90 days are far more important than the talent that you have. There are misconceptions that will hold junior players back from their best. Well, that kid, he works with one of the best instructors across the entire Southeast, and on top of that, he's a member at the best country club in our state. He gets to go to any event he wants to. His parents put him in everything, blah, blah, blah. You've heard this stuff. Listen, that's all dealing with money, right? I get it. Money can buy you a lot of things in golf. I get that. Money can buy you the new equipment. It can get world-class instruction. But you know what? Money won't buy you commitment. Money's not going to buy you desire. Money won't buy you adversity. And money sure won't buy you the things it takes to overcome the adversity that you're going to have to face in pursuit of your dream in golf. In the audio, The Amazing Brain, you're going to learn that your brain is an incredible gift from God, and that most players your age don't treat their mind like the gift that it is. That if you take some time from talking to your friends for hours on weeknights, or talking to the girlfriend every single day, or playing Fortnite or other video games, anything that's a time suck, okay? We got to eliminate these things. And what if we took some non-productive time and we started investing in ourselves, taking personal development seriously, which is what we are all about here at Achievers Coaching System. You're going to learn that your mind is 100% programmable, and it's what guides your future, not necessarily your talent. On this 90-day journey, you're going to hear about mastering your craft like you've never heard before in junior golf, about how Web.com player Drew Weaver, he took certain things serious in his junior career. That, even as a junior player, he started to develop an incredible vision that he had for his life at 15 years old, 16 years old. Drew was just your normal college or junior player in High Point, North Carolina. Yeah, he could go out and shoot some good scores, but Drew started mastering some crafts, these intangibles that I'm talking to you about, at a very young age. And in the audio, The Time of Your Life, you're going to hear how today's great players like Drew Weaver, like guys who are making it out on tour, guys who are making a name for themselves in college golf, You're going to learn how they separated themselves from the masses, and by letting go of poor performance during the rounds and focusing on only things that they could control during their rounds, that's how they were separating themselves from all the other junior players. As a junior player, Drew faced challenges in events like the U.S. Junior Qualifier that many of you are going to be playing in this year. You're going to hear how Drew met certain challenges head on and overcame these challenges he faced, not just on the golf course, but challenges he faced internally on the inside. You're going to learn how his attitude and his mental game started to flourish at a young age, and that he practiced and played just like a lot of juniors his age, but he held himself to much higher standards than all the other players around him. And this led to him accepting an offer to play for the Virginia Tech Hokies, a D1 college program out of Blacksburg, Virginia. And you're going to hear how these tendencies that Drew had, these success principles he developed as a junior player, eventually helped him to lead Virginia Tech to their very first ACC championship when Drew Weaver sank the putt to become an ACC champion in his own right. Drew used these intangibles that we're going to be covering in this 90-day Blitz to build one of the most iconic collegiate careers our country has ever seen. During one magical week in college, Drew won the 2007 British Amateur Championship. He was the first American to do this in over 28 years. This earned him a ride down Magnolia Lane, and at just 20 years old, Drew Weaver found himself standing on the grounds of Augusta National, standing in the middle of his dream, and he was surrounded by the world's greatest players as he got to live out his dream of playing in the Masters. Here at Achievers, we encourage our players to chase big dreams in their golf careers. But understand that the bigger the dream you have, the bigger the price you have to pay, and you cannot negotiate the price of success. If you have dreams and goals of doing incredible things in your junior golf career, in your college career, or some of you that want to play golf for a living after college, you're going to want to start developing certain intangibles in your game, in your junior game as a player right now. And hearing Drew's story, hearing some of these audios, is going to help challenge you on how you approach your everyday practicing and playing. If you're doing the journaling, if you're reading the books, how your mentality is before and after your round. You'll be hearing several success stories like Drew's in the Achievers 90-Day Blitz. Don't be surprised if you apply what you learn in this training series and the incredible begins to happen in your own game.